Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some fantastic things we'll be doing over the summer, and I'll be back to let you know what they are. Welcome back. Today I'm going to share with you some books that we will be using over the summer. We are going to be finishing school about the second week of May. We're going to take a couple weeks off to just enjoy some free time. Now, when I say free time, we still do our reading every day, but we are going to start our workbooks for Summer Bridge at the 1st of June. So I'm going to start with my youngest, who will be going through Summer Bridge activities. He's going from pre-K to kindergarten. It's such an exciting year coming up. We are really excited for him. And this is the book. I didn't know they had one from pre-K to kindergarten because I've used them for my daughter all the way through. These are something we do each year in the summer, and I really like these. There's a lot of great things in here for them to do. It sharpens their skills. It's just a really great thing for them. So I'm going to start with this, and then I'll share with you what else we'll be doing with our son. This book is called Summer Bridge Activities, and this is going to cover early learning skills, phonics, handwriting, counting, science, fitness, and then there's some bonus. There's going to be flashcards and stickers, and I love this picture of these two little ones on the front page. They look happy, so it makes it nice when it's cheerful and bright. So let's just kind of open up here. It kind of talks to you about supporting your child's education journey throughout the year, regardless whether you're in the summertime, things they need. They need readiness. They need skills and standards. There's testing. There's enrichment, application, and there's summer learning. And we're going to be doing the summer learning with Mason in this book. And here's the table of contents. It talks about summer learning, about summer bridge activities, skills, encouraging summer reading, and summer reading list. Section 1 will be, you'll have your monthly goals and word list. With each section, they will each have one of those. Introduction to flexibility, activity pages, science experiments, fitness activities, character developments of activity, and outdoor extension activities. When you come down into section 3, it's going to add a couple things that were not in the other one. It will have reading and writing activities, bonus phonics activities, and bonus handwriting practice with flashcards. And of course, at the end, we'll get a certificate of completion, which is always exciting. And they're just talking here about summer learning. They're talking about, did you know that many children experience a learning loss when they do not engage in education activities during the summer? And we've all probably experienced that if you had children in higher grades than preschool, that when you stop anything, their brains kind of stop and they forget a lot of things. So that's why we want to do a summer bridge activity with Mason. We want to encourage him to continue learning and growing. So this goes through and it kind of stars out what you're going to do on certain days, and it gives you bonus activities. So each thing is starred, and you can kind of circle it when you get done with that. And just encouraging summer reading. We do a summer reading program. We've been involved with the library before. However, that's not an option right now, but we will still do a summer reading program. We're going to read individually, and we are going to read as a family. And then there's a summer list, reading list that you can go by here. And then the list continues over here. And then it starts in section 1, monthly goals. A goal is something that you want to accomplish, something. Sometimes teaching a goal can be hard work. So we're going to kind of place stickers here for the goals that we want to complete and how we want to feel proud of ourselves. And then this is a word list that they go through, and these are words, and every time we see them on a page, we're going to circle them with our favorite color of crayons. So the first day, this is just another intro on flexibility, physical flexibility, and flexibility of character. So we're going to start here on day 1. We're going to find out how tall are we and how much do we weigh. So we're going to get started there. Then we're going to put some hair on there. We're going to dress him up and get him ready. And then it starts with day 1. And, it tells you exactly what you're going to do. Circle the picture in each row that is the same as the first picture. So they're going to make sure they are recognizing. So critical thinking for here. And then it goes to day 2, and it just continues each day. And then as you get towards the end of this, I think, section or unit, and it's nice because they're working on numbers, colors, shapes. They're working on same and different. They're doing all those reviews, and they got numbers going through here, and they kind of stop at 10 here. They have some dot to dot. They have some mazes. They're learning about shapes and colors. They're matching objects, things that match, same things that are the same and different. And then they're going to, they'll have an experiment, science experiment here. And then they're going to have some fitness activities. They're going to have some character development. So we're going to talk about the 3 R's of respect. And then outdoor extension activities. And then we're going to start on section 2 with monthly goals. And we're going to continue our numbers till we get up to 20. And then as we get back here, whoops, I'm sorry, kind of jumped a little bit here. Let me start right here. We're going to start writing our upper and lowercase letters. So we'll go through all of that, get through that part. So each day we'll do one of these, and it takes you through each section. And this is really nice because they're going to count to 100, and that's Mason's favorite thing. So we'll finish the alphabet, and then we're going to get back here. Let's find section 3. I don't think I passed it already. No, I didn't. So they'll do the same thing, take it outdoors, activities, and then this is the bonus that we're going to work on. We're going to work on the different bonus ones, and we're going to trace and then write them ourselves. So before, if you remember, we just were tracing them. And then here's the flashcards in the back it talked about. You can cut these out, and it has different numbers, and then you're going to have quantity, and you're going to match them with a number. Then it talks about shapes, talks about colors. It talks about different types of letter sounds, what something begins with, the phonetic sound, and then you get your summer bridge activity, and it says, congratulations, this certificate that Mason has completed summer bridge activity, and then our signature. So it's just really great. Here's the bunch of stickers in the back. He can put on little stars anywhere he wants for his work and his everything that he's completed. So that's what he will use for his bridge activity for math, language arts, writing, creative thinking. We will also use this for his daily devotion. It's How Great Is Our God. We're going to use this over the summer. 100 indescribable devotions about God and science. So I am looking forward. I've had this a while. We just have not used it. It's a great book. I've heard nothing but wonderful things. I've seen reviews on this. So we're kind of excited to go through this and get it started anyways for the summer. We will also, with Mason, be using my first Bob books, and these are pre-reader collections. So we're going to work on making sure that we know our CVCs, our phonetic sounds, and he can start putting words together, which he's very excited about, and reading books himself. So, and then we do have all the sets that we will work through after we get done with this, but he's going to be so excited. He said, I want to read, Mommy, so this will be great for him. So we are right now just finishing up all our phonetic sounds, and he knows all of those. We're doing our upper and lower case, and we're talking about beginning letter sounds. So that will be Mason's, what he's going to do, and I'll show you the last part when I get to that. But this is my daughter. She is in 8th grade. She's going to 9th grade. So this is a summer learning head start, and she is going to be grade 8 practice for foundations for 9th grade, reading, writing, math, and fun activities. So this is the book we will be using for her. It's got the table of contents, what we're going to do each week. It goes through that. It talks about introduction, what is summer academics and learning loss, what happens, and it's the same as I talked about with Mason. If you're not using it, you're going to be losing it, and we don't want to do that. We want to gain more knowledge. We want to grow stronger in our academics. So we don't want to lose it. So we're going to practice math in a real world, practice daily. We're going to go through, take advantage of the online resources that they have, and it gives you codes. There's just a lot of great things. And then there's also a short story competition for 2020. It's write a short story based on your summer experience. Get a chance to win a $100 cash prize, 1 year free subscription for Loomis setups, and trophy with certificate. So how exciting would that be? And it tells you, how can my child participate in this competition? It gives you step 1, step 2, and it tells you about the judging and how that will take place. And then it starts right into day 1. And I love it because there's math. Like I said, there's poems, there's reading, there's narration, there is copy work to be done. There's just so much great things in here. And it just goes through all the days. And she will do, I'm sorry, let me kind of go back. I kind of skipped and went ahead of myself. But like on day 1, so she'll complete this, and she'll complete this. She'll put her name there and date and this page. And then day 2. So much different than Mason. She will have 3 to 4 sheets that she will do daily. And it just goes through all the way through the end, and we will complete this. There is an answer key for parents in the back, and it just goes through all of that. And then it does in the back here, it gives you additional information on what if you buy more than one Lumos study program, and it gives you different steps you can do that. It talks about mobile apps to get for your students, how to download it, how to set them up, which ones to look for, and then it talks about state testing, so, and state assessment practices and what books you can get. It's got Colorado, what we would need for our state, and there is also, I think that's the one for Colorado that they showed. We will also be reviewing the testing and prep for 2020-2021 for the PSAP. We'll do this one. We'll do with practice and questions. This right here is, we do not have the DVD. We're just going to go through. It talks about no need to panic, focusing on what you need to do. You can get the free DVD offer, but I did not do that. It just gives you everything that you're going to do, how you're going to start the test, what you need to know, and then you will start going through reading things, and it's going to give you step by step what you need to know, what they're going to be checking for, what you should know, and are you prepared to face this test? So I like this because it's something that we can work on, because next year she will be tested in 9th grade, and I want her to be confident and make sure that we are in alignment of what we should know to take this test and do well on it. So that is something else we're going to do. Ava will be using Jesus Always, Embracing Joy in His Presence by Sarah Young. This is her devotion that she will do daily. She will do this by herself. She will be writing scriptures and memorizing scriptures each week. And Mason will also. He's very good at doing scriptures. He's also, Ava will also be starting out with the Hobbit. And she's going to be reading the whole series of Lord of the Rings. So that will be her reading, and it's 30 minutes every day that she needs to read, and then she will give me oral narration at the end of the week of what she's read so far. Then they will both be doing nature journals. This is Ava's. It's a Simply Charlotte Mason journal, and it is a year in nature, and it just goes through. It gives you different things, summertime, fall time, insects, bushes. She's been drawing and doing some things in here for winter and getting started with spring, and we will finish the summer one. So this is the one she will use. This is the one Mason will use, a science journal, and it's really nice because I really like this, the way it's set up, what I did, what I saw, what happened, what I learned, and he can do his pictures, and then I can write for him. I can jot down what he tells me. So it just goes through the same setup on each one. But I love that he can draw what he's seen and be creative, and he can tell me the things he's learned and things that happened and what all he did. So I really do like both of these journals for the kids. And then I do have this Charlotte Mason, Simply Charlotte Mason presents Hours in the Outdoors. And it's a nature study guide. We have several, but I do like this one really well. I love seeing the little eggs in the nest. But it goes through several different studies, and it talks about the benefits of a nature study, and it gives you all that great information. And then it starts about quotes about the benefits of nature study. And then part 2 is the basic of nature studies and when to do a nature study. And it just has great information. It just goes through each step and each, living science books and using picture books and the parent's role in a nature study. And I don't know if there's a part 4. I can't remember. That might be the end of that. So we will be going through this one, and it's just this is a nature study in a nutshell. So we're excited about these and just really growing and learning and making our summer great. I don't know how long we will be in lockdown, how long we will not be able to leave our homes, if we'll be able to go to parks and museums. But we have been doing some virtual tours with museums, and it has been amazing. So we will continue doing that. We will spend time in our backyard. We're going to be gardening. We have a lot of great things that we're going to be doing in our own yard and things that we can study in nature, the birds. We have bird feeders. We love to watch the little squirrels, and it's just been a blessing really to spend time as a family and grow closer. So I hope you have enjoyed this video and gotten some information and good ideas and some books that possibly you might be able to use. If you have, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and go ahead and hit the notification bell so you'll know when I'm doing another video. And I just greatly appreciate you sharing time with me. Remember to spend time in nature. Remember to read because it gives you great wisdom, and just share time as a family. And may God richly bless you. Bye-bye.